The Triple Crown Slumpbuster All-Star Game on CBS Sports Network is presented by Council Bluffs, Iowa. Catch the spirit of Iowa. Visit Council Bluffs. Louisville Slugger, turning players into legends since 1884. Slugger.com. Wingate by Wyndham. Built for work, built for play, built for you. Check in at wingatehotels.com. And Triple Crown Sports, destination location, signature memories, professional staff. Get in the game at triplecrownsports.com. The All-Star Game is geared up. The players ready to go on a summer night in Council Bluffs, Iowa, Metro Omaha area. Glad you're with us on CBS Sports Network. Thad Anderson, Jim Traver here to talk about the game, and we're joined by the third member of our broadcast team tonight. Heather Pink will have our dugout and bleacher reports tonight.
Hey guys, I'm in the West All-Star dugout. The sunflower seeds are out. These guys are warmed up and they're ready to play. Should be a great game tonight.
Thank you, Heather. We look forward to hearing the stories from our players and the surroundings of our game tonight. Heather joining us all summer long on the Triple Crown Series here on CBS Sports Network. The West All-Stars, the designated home team tonight, so the East will bat to lead things off. And I won't even try to get through them all, but Jim, bottom line is it's a 20-man batting order for the East.
Yeah, you know, some of these guys, they were batting like 18th or 19th, and they thought, man, what did I do? That doesn't mean a dang one thing in this. They're just going to get up, and everybody's going to hit, and should go really, really well.
So there's the long batting order for those East All-Stars. They will swing the sticks in the top of the first at the Slumpbuster All-Star Game. We'll look forward to seeing them get to the bats. Justin Lockwood, Grant Schoen, and Garrett Goldberg will be the three to lead it off for the East, the visitors tonight in that first base dugout. For the West All-Stars, they'll play some defense to get things going. And again, the pitchers tonight will each throw one inning tonight. So there's just one inning. These teams are in a tournament. So the plan in the All-Star Game is not to overtax the arms, but we're going to feature them for one inning tonight. And those West All-Stars will take the field behind the pitching of Jonah Beckmann. You see Michael Honer will be behind the plate. And then we'll have at third base Michael Goldak. The shortstop is Cole Shoemaker. Second base Owen Goebbels. First base Thomas Martinez. Around the outfield, it's Adam Bell, Colton Fabian, and Jeremy Duncan, the 9 in this first inning of defense for the West. And there's a look at Jonah Beckmann. He gets the start tonight. Lincoln Sox, his team. So he's just out of Lincoln, Nebraska, just down the road here from Council Bluffs and the Omaha area, and he'll get to tip things off tonight for the West All-Stars and their defense. Hey, you're out there, you're Jonah Beckmann, Jim, and you got to tip off this thing. Big crowd. You got 41 players in the game, and you got to come out and throw strikes.
Well, I mean, this is an exciting deal, obviously. I mean, I tell you, when you're 13, 14 years old, to be able to play in this kind of atmosphere is pretty impressive. We do have a big crowd. You see all the youngsters there coming to watch the older players. How cool is that? You know, the 10-year-olds are coming to watch the 14-year-olds. That is really, really neat. But of course, this kid Beckmann, he's just down the road here in Lincoln, so I'm sure he's got family, and should be a lot of fun and trying to throw strikes and get people out early.
There you see a look at the ballpark dimensions. This is an award-winning park we're at, by the way. Field of the Year awarded to Council Bluffs Recreation Complex and the hardworking crew here. And we'll get a chance to talk more about that later on. You see 325 down the lines and 400 to center on field number 7 at Council Bluffs Recreation Complex. It would be a stunner if anybody gets one out of here tonight. That would be a blast.
Well, I mean, definitely in the center. In center, it'd be a massive bomb. You never know down the lines. The wind's kind of blowing right to left here, so you might get a right-handed hitter that can hook one down the left-hand line. They got some big boys here now, Dad. I mean, there's some. I expect to see some guys hit the ball a little bit today.
Well, we'll watch for that. You did that yourself in your playing days.
Yeah, I don't like pitchers very much, man. I'm a hitter's kind of guy, so I'd like to see some guys hit the ball a little bit.
Here's a look at our umpires tonight. Congratulations to these 3 for being selected for the televised All-Star Game. Colin Sampson behind the plate. His dad, Jack, down at third base, and Ron Baldwin over at first base. We'll talk more about our umpires tonight, too. They deserve some kudos for their moments on the diamond with us tonight, and their efforts that have earned them this assignment here at the All-Star Game. And there's something you like to see. Justin Lockwood gets a handshake from the home plate umpire, Colin Sampson. Now Justin's going to go to work. So just like we talked about with the pitcher, Jonah Beckmann, Justin Lockwood, a lefty leading off, dill pickle sunflower seeds in the lip. He's got some work to do here to kick this thing off right. Here's the first pitch of the All-Star Game. And it's ball 1 out.
Now, you just talked about the umpires. You hope that the umpires have a fairly liberal zone tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Swinging the bats.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Let's swing the bats, have fun. It's an all-star game.
That's just down. A 2-0 count now on our first batter, Justin Lockwood, the St. Louis Rawlings Redbirds. Justin's team out of St. Peters, Missouri is Justin. There's a pitch in the zone from Jonah Beckmann and a 2-1 count.
Thad, got to let people know that if you hear a little rumbling, that's not my stomach from being hungry. There is a little storm around here right now, a little thunder going on.
Well, I know it's not your stomach. Texas Roadhouse fed us well before
Yeah,
this
that's
game,
for
so
sure.
you're all satisfied. There's strike two, now to a 2-2 count after the 2-0 start. A couple of strikes here from Beckmann.
It's got a little, it looks like Beckmann's got a little movement on his ball here. It looks like he throws a little bit of a cutter.
That's fouled back by Justin Lockwood, who reported to us that he eats sushi at least once a week.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's not bad for a 14-year-old living right
Yeah,
there.
you gotta love that.
In Missouri, no less. And he also threw out 6 of 8 kids in the first tournament he played this year to Justin. There's a nice pitch. Beckmann out number 1 on a strikeout swinging.
Well, that is. That's a nice little breaking ball that went down. If you watch this ball, looks like it's going to be a strike. Ends up being out of the zone, but tough to lay off with 2 strikes.
And behind the plate, Michael Honer is doing the catching for Jonah Beckmann. Michael Honer back there kicking off this All-Star game as the catcher. And for Honer, he's with the Pro Wave 45s out of Houston, Texas. And if you notice a little extra headgear on Michael, well, he's got the GoPro on for us tonight. Michael catching some images from his dome tonight. See what we get out of that look. Yeah, here tonight we got now an 0-2 count. Jonah Beckmann, a pitcher and a catcher working together in an All-Star game. They've never met each other before. They're from Texas and Missouri. Interesting dynamic.
Absolutely, and I'm sure the catcher says, "What are your pitches? Here they are. Let's put the fingers down and let's go."
And there it is, strike 3.
A little high gas right there. Couple nice strikeouts.
Jonah Beckmann, 2 outs recorded, both on strikeouts.
This is the fastest pitch he's thrown yet. You see the catcher stands up to make sure he gets it up there, and that's a really good 0-2 pitch.
That was Grant Schoen of the Grand Slam Blue taking his hacks. He'll probably get another chance to bat tonight as part of this 20-man order. And we'll play a 7-inning game tonight. Garrett Goldberg of the Charlotte Stealth now in the batter's box. There's Garrett Goldberg out of Clover, South Carolina. Fouls one off.
Little change up there. You know what I like about Beckmann so far, just seeing him for the first time, is that nothing is straight. That everything is moving in some kind of different direction, and really not many of them are actual breaking balls. He's just got natural movement on his ball.
Here's the 0-2 delivery. Now a ball in play for the first time tonight. Shallow, converging, some conversation, and the catch is made in right field. It's Jeremy Duncan calling off Owen Goebbels. 3 outs recorded in 3 batters. Good work by Jonah Beckmann. West coming up to bat. No score. Triple Crown Slumpbuster All-Star game.